Hello, people. I'm Art Agent Lilla here for my weekly True Confessions of an Art Agent chat. And it's really interesting today. First of all, type in where you are. It's fun to see where people are. I really don't know what I want to talk to you about today. I have so many ideas and no ideas. And I thought, that's exactly what I want to talk about, because I did mention that I wanted to talk about the creative mind, the ADHD mind, the passion-based learner mind. Hello, Annette and Lydia, who I'm going to see in France, and Indez from Israel, and Art Shelley from Chicago. So, yeah, motivation, Dory. Motivation, overwhelm, so many ideas. I want to answer one of the questions that was submitted, and you can type in questions. I want to pick one of my oracle cards. I thought, why not do that today as well? So, when you're a creative person, you're creative. That means you make things, you invent, you're able to see potential in so many things. Hence, overwhelm. I want to write a children's book. I want to illustrate a children's book. I want to get a line in anthropology. I want to do an e-course on gouache painting with leaves. Everything is potential. So the problem with that is the gift of that. How the heck does a creative person / ADHD person, and I'm still trying to figure out the overlap of those two brains, but we don't need to care about which is which or what is what. Do you type in if you feel that you get yes, design, oh, yes, oops, yes, illustrate, oh, hey, illustrate this life. That is my girl. 700 ideas at once. Never me. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, you have a million ideas. So that's Erica Root, who has written and illustrated an adult nonfiction illustrated book. I represent her. She's done picture books. She's written and illustrated picture books. Lots and lots of projects. It's typical. But you can get overwhelmed. So, okay, Lila, we get it. So what do we do? Just give us the answer. It requires calming down in a really fun way. And one of the main ways I can't calm down is not only I make myself a nice espresso in the morning. My kids are grown, so I'm not raising children because that presents other things. But I make myself my nice cup of espresso. I have a beautiful journal and my fountain pens. I'm obsessed with fountain pens. And I just write or do repetitive words in calligraphy. It helps me focus and calm the heck down. Once I'm calmed down, I can begin to think of what really matters to me in my life or in my work life. You want to constantly know your big goals at any one time. At any time. So, for example, you want to maybe write out all the different projects you want in one column that you want to do, and then on the right, comment on them. I really love this idea, but it feels impossible. Okay, well, maybe that's to put on hold. I love this idea, and it feels possible, and actually I'm really most excited about it. It's really funny when you start making comments, you begin to realize that you know more than you think you know about each passion project that you want to do. You can also analyze them in terms of what's the most lucrative. See, fountain pen ink. What's the most fun? That's old nail polish. My fingers are just a story of life. you might write, okay, so lucrative, what's really doable, what would be really exciting, what you feel the most strong, the greatest ability to accomplish, and so forth. So begin to make comments in your journal about which you think. Then a list of what you want to do is only a list. It doesn't tell you when. So you get out your calendar on paper. A lot of creatives like paper, or your Google Calendar or Apple Calendar, whatever you have, and you clump out on the top where it's like all day section. You can say this month is all about trying to get doing portfolio pieces to try to get a gig to illustrate a picture book. That's all I want to do in, thank you, happy stars. That's all you want to do in October. Let's talk about October. Let's say that for the rest of September, you just play around with researching what projects you want to do and begin to prioritize. Let's just say that's what you'll do for the remainder of September. So October, think of one project you want to do. If it feels too big, then break it down. I always would tell my kids, if you're overwhelmed, break it down into smaller and smaller chunks till the little chunk feels doable. Okay, sharpen my pencil and get out paper. That's like all I can start with, let's say. So you break it down so you're not overwhelmed. Naturally, having a million ideas is overwhelming. Where do you begin? And part of the ADHD brain and maybe creative brain is you get really excited. Tell me if this rings true to you. You get excited and then there's that urgency. I want to do that now. I want to do that right away. Yes, Lydia, illustrating children's books in October. That would be a perfect way to make your desire to illustrate a children's book, to learn how to do that. That's makeartthatsells.com. You can find out about that course in October. Taking a course does help supplement your passions. I know it's self-serving because I teach classes, but I teach them because they help, and I care about helping. That's why I come on here, too. And no one's making me do these, and I don't get paid for this. I just do it. So every time I plan something, I tell myself smaller, more buffer time. Yes, creative Brenda. Padding. Setting the mood. Getting your coffee. Putting on the music. Putting on a TV show in the background. Whatever. Pairing your project, your work time with something else you like. I feel like I get very excited for something, but then I feel overwhelmed and pause the excitement and usually quit what I start. Britt Lee, we're going to change that up. First of all, I want you to not shame or blame yourself. Totally normal, very common. And what you're going to do is you are going to make it a smaller bit. You're going to take Post-its for every single activity. Hello, Adrinka. Every single activity that's involved in the project. You are going to reduce your expectation for what is accomplishable, probably, because another thing is we want it now. Who gets that urgency? Like I was like that when I was young. Still a little bit, but it's much better. I want it now. I want to be illustrating a picture book right now, or I want to be teaching this course right now, or I want to, that passion. That's great, but we need to learn to manage it. Okay, so this is a question I got from Rosie Edwards. She wrote, how do you focus on one portfolio project when you want to do everything? E.g., illustrate children's books, greeting cards, puzzles, homework collections. Yes, that's, first of all, understand that it's normal. Oh, look at that. Coco Rocha Art Room says, my plan till this year ends is to finish the Maths Part A course. It's an amazing course. Oh, thank you. Illustrate This Life. I still jump out of my skin when I get a new idea. Hard to pause sometimes. Yes, but Illustrate This Life, which is Erica Root, you managed to be you could be up here. You want to come on and join me? I know you're probably shy right now, but anyway, if you want to come on, you let me know. But you do get a lot done, so you do get the work done. How do you do that? How do you get the work done? Oh my God, did she? Oh, no, she didn't. Okay. So Rosie Edwards, you want to do every kind of project. You want to get everything done. It's all exciting. That's great. Look at it this way, that you are motivated, that you're excited, that you have lots of interests. Okay? That's great. But here's the thing. Make a Post-it note for each of those things and place them in order of what you really love the most. If that doesn't work because everything you want to do right away, then write down what you would need to do to achieve those. I'm not here to sell my courses, I swear. That's not the intention. But you can look at my courses or anybody's courses and see what course can I take that will support that goal. If it is illustrating children's books, which starts October 9th, you can take that. That's going to give you 5 weeks of structure. I co-teach it. But maybe you want to get good at something else. Find a course that works for you, that will help support you, that will help give you deadlines. What I love about my courses in particular is there are assignments, deadlines, and usually a gallery. And in the Illustrating Children's Book class, I do a live review with my co-teacher, art director Zoe Tucker, every week. So find a course or a group that gives you accountability, that helps you achieve what it is you want. I'm just scratching the surface today, really. I know this is just kind of a little morsel of a taste. But you know what I want to do? I want to pick a card for all of us. Make or join, I swear I didn't plan it. It's backwards, right? Make or join a group for heart connection, for connection. Make or join a group for connection. I don't know how to flip it around. If I flip it, it just does the other camera side. So that is pretty hilarious. Going to brighten up my page. Make or join a group for connection. I swear I did not plan that. So find a way, either virtually or IRL, to join. Oh, we have a question in the question box. Inda Mars, where can I find out about your courses? I'm not yet familiar. Thank you for asking. My other business besides my art agency is makeartthatsells.com, makeartthatsells.com, where I have all my courses that I teach. So hopefully that will be helpful. Anyone who wants, put a question in the question box down below. Let's see if we have any more. Here's one. Liana Lee, illustrator. Should a portfolio have illustrations all the same size? No, does not matter. Oh, okay. Creative Brenda says, first you breathe, prioritize, then plan in small chunks. You'll get there one bit at a time. Thank you. Yes, that does sum it up. No, Liana Lee, a portfolio doesn't have to have illustrations all the same size. It does not. Is hand-painted artwork illustrations showing brush marks, texture, etc. more licensable, popular for art licensing than digital work. This is from Fat Lizard Art. I never, as an agent, I don't care about how the work is done. I care about what it looks like. Who saw my Creative Bug Instagram yesterday? Was anybody there seeing that? I actually talked about that as well. So, an art agent wants to see a portfolio where there are a lot of strong pieces in a particular area. You cannot have one good children's book illustration to try to get a children's book gig, which there's a lot of work in that area. You cannot have one pretty pattern on a mug and just show one thing and try to get work from that. You need to show the agent or the client that you have lots of ideas for mugs, that you can illustrate a full picture book, that you can do a character in many poses, that I didn't sign up for the letterpress course yet, Maura. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm going to go into Boston. I don't know. I'll take a second look. I really, should push myself. I should do that. That would be nice. Anybody who has ideas for live courses I can take around Cambridge, Arlington, Belmont area, let me know. I'm just looking for like a little Saturday something right now, since I have a moment before I start teaching in October again. Okay. We have a bunch of questions. Okay. Do you have classes about surface pattern design, RNM Arts? Yes, I do. Go to makeartthatsells.com and go to, we've got the home decor course, creating collections for home decor, that I co-teach with Margot Tento, who is a creative director for home decor. And that's really a fantastic course. Right now, it is self-paced, and I also have a bunch of other courses that include home decor kinds of stuff. Artful Shelley, do you have an artist group on your site? Don't know what that means. By Sarah Lee, will Writing Children's Story course come back? Yes, it will next year, though. It will come back next year. I love teaching that. I only teach what I absolutely love teaching, so and feel that it's super helpful for you. Any final questions? Anything else? Oh, thank you, Maura Carter. It's brilliant. I recommend it. Margot is brilliant. Yeah, she's great. Well, the Facebook group, maybe the Facebook group is the artist group. In the classes, there is a private Facebook group in all my classes, so you can meet and mingle and ask all kinds of questions. Okay, well, I think that covers it today. Oh, another question popped up. We're ready to have an artist group. I mean, where artists can connect and talk to each other, artists encourage each other on your site, Artful Shelley. We don't have one unless you're signed up for a course. Oh, I think I answered that. Okay, she did thumbs up. Any final questions? Anything else? What can I tell you about some inside art agent gossip? A Windowsill Chats podcast. Margot has a Windowsill Chats podcast, which you can listen to while you work. Yes, that's a good idea. Well, I think that's all for today, but it was really fun being together, and I will see you hopefully next week, same time, same station. Bye.